With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Baptist Press is closely watching three key Supreme Court cases scheduled to be released this June. The Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization case could overturn Roe versus Wade, the case that legalized abortion. We're also monitoring Carson versus Makin, Maine, a school choice case. And we're watching Kennedy versus Bremerton School District, a case where high school football coach Joseph Kennedy says the school district violated his First Amendment rights by restricting his ability to pray at midfield following the conclusion of football games. SBC President Bart Barber put sexual predators on notice that Southern Baptist churches will no longer be places to hide. At a press conference, Barber said his first priority as the newly elected 47th president of the SBC will be assembling a knowledgeable team of individuals to serve on an abuse reform implementation task force, a move approved by messengers last week at the Southern Baptist Convention in Anaheim. It comes into response to recommendations from the Sexual Abuse Task Force established by messengers in 2021. The newly formed task force will also help in the development of a ministry check website to share properly vetted information related to sexual abuse.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/good news.
Parenting advice is not hard to come by these days. Advice from grandparents and friends, articles, vlogs, and books detailing parenting strategies and philosophies all vie for our attention. Parenting advice can be a blessing or annoyance. Some is good, some is bad, and some of it's just plain silly. It can be stressful for parents at all stages to sift through the nonsense in search of those precious morsels of good counsel. In an article, Harrison Anderson recommends parents model their work with children after God's work with His children. Specifically, he highlights presence, instruction, and love. Harrison writes, "As we strive to bring up our children in the ways of God, let us cast aside worldly advice and follow the example of our Heavenly Father. We will not always get it right, but we can trust God to sustain us and ask Him to give us the joy of seeing our children walk in the truth." You can find the full story at our website, baptistpress.com.